Hello, 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 everybody. How are you doing this beautiful Wednesday? This is Mildred, and we have another episode, episode 7 actually, of our podcast with my fellow business partners, Joseph and Ariane. So today is actually the first day of the month. Yay! Hi, Joseph. Hi, Ariane. How are you guys
Hello,
doing?
Coach.
Hello.
Doing good.
I know it's a beautiful day. It is bright, it is sunny, there's a crispiness in the air. Fall day,
Yes.
perfect fall day. The sun is out, the sky is so clear. It's not even foggy or muggy, or it's just so beautiful. I just
Mm.
came back from, I was on the road for 2 hours going there, 2 hours coming back just to be here with all of you because I'm just so excited to this. So, you know what? We're so excited because today our topic will be mindset. That is our topic today. So, are you excited? Are
Yes.
you
Yes.
excited?
I love mindset.
Of course. Of course.
I know, right? I'm just looking at my notes here, right? Mindset is the $1 million difference, right? So, what we are going to talk about today, right? So, and then in this podcast, this is our seventh episode. So we have been talking about building a better life, a stronger business, and a brighter future. So today we are diving into something that truly is the foundation for everything: your mindset. Because here's the truth: you can have all the tools, all the strategies, and opportunities in the world. But if your mindset isn't right, you'll always hold yourself back. Agree, guys?
Yes. Agree.
Agree.
So,
Agree.
so we're going to talk about what exactly is mindset. What is mindset? How does it shape success? And how can you strengthen it every day? It sounds so simple, right? But it encompasses everything in your life because mindset is key. So we'll share our own stories, the shifts that change our lives, and practical ways that you can apply this in your own journey. So get ready because once you understand the power of mindset, you'll see that nothing can stop you.
Correct.
Yes. So that is our intro. So, guys, how's everybody doing today?
Yes. All good.
Very good.
Yes.
Very good.
Aren't you excited? It's the first day of the month, October.
Yeah. It's already the first day of the fourth quarter.
Yes.
Patapos na ang taon.
Yes. Yes. Can you imagine? Yes, we only have 3 months. 3 months left until the end of the year, right?
Yes.
That's it. That's all we have. What
I
are we
didn't
going to do in those 3 months?
I
Hmm?
didn't even know October 1st until you brought it up.
How could you not know? The end of the month yesterday, September 30, and now October 1.
Ganun yata pag retired,
Yeah.
coach. Walang sense of time.
True.
Ewan ko, busy masyado si Coach Joseph
Yeah.
mag-tender to his garden and cutting the
Yeah.
grass.
Oh my
Ano,
gosh.
how much time do you spend there? 4.5 hours?
4.5.
My gosh.
Oh my God. One time, right?
Yeah, yeah. That includes the trimming, the trimming.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, the tidying up, right?
Yeah.
After the edges, you have to trim the edges, right?
Yeah. Yeah. My coworker said, you need a
Uh-huh.
bigger lawnmower.
Ah, as if that is not enough.
Yeah, kasi masyadong maliit tata.
Masyadong maliit ba yon? Oh
I
my
don't know.
gosh.
I have no idea.
Oh, no, no, no. I just came from my friend, right? We had our practice for singing because we have a quintet and we're singing in 2 weeks for an anniversary party, a big party. So his garden is so nice. He tends to the garden. And I said, "Oh, I remember that. I used to cut the grass." I know how you feel, but yours is like, I think you have like 100 acres. That's why.
Wow.
Hindi naman, no? You know, hindi naman.
No. So here we are, guys. We're just having fun. we are friends and business partners, colleagues, right? Here in the business. So we have become like family. So can we start? Do you want to start now?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
so
yeah.
I will ask the first question and then, okay. So I thought about, we're talking about mindset, right? So what does mindset mean to you personally? What does mindset mean to you personally? Who wants to start? I'll
Aryan.
call Aryan.
Yeah,
Aryan,
Aryan.
what does
Okay.
mindset mean to you personally?
Buena mano.
Buena mano.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Mindset, well, we think that it's just one word and it's too easy, right? Like it's we think that it's just like a simple word. But for me, it's mindset is everything. It's
Mm,
just like how you really see life. Like it's like your default idea about anything, about everything.
mm,
So as a mom, wife, worker
yeah.
as well, it's so important to have a very strong mindset because when you juggle, different areas of your life, it's so difficult to like to change,
Mm,
change the ideas, change the thoughts ng basta-basta.
yeah.
So you really have a strong mindset kasi you want to rise up through every challenge. When you're faced with challenges, you want to decide um,
Mm,
firmly. And for example, you're faced with a challenge, you would want to pivot like nang
pivot.
mabilis, right?
I
Faster.
like that word, pivot.
Yes, nang mas mabilis because
Mm-hmm.
also, there's some element of time doon eh, na
Yeah,
hindi
yeah.
pwede na you really dwell on one thing like in a problem tapos magtatagal ka, malulugmok ka, you'll really be sad about it,
Mm-hmm.
ng matagal because say this is about work, you still have to tend to your kids when you're a mother, still have to work in your day job, you have to
Yes.
put food on the table. And that's why mindset for me is like a default like decision or
Mm-hmm.
idea for you when you're faced with all of these challenges in life.
Yeah.
And and it's also a discipline, I would say, kasi if hindi naman din pwede na in one area of your life hirap na hirap ka to have a strong mindset tapos in another area of your life ang bilis lang, mabilis mo lang
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
maisip kung ano yung gusto mong decision. So for me, mindset is the default idea that you have, the perspective, para you can go on through life na hindi just getting by. You know what I mean, Coach? Yan.
Awesome. Oh my gosh. Ito yung ano, these are two professionals, mga IT. IT professionals yung mga to. IT director. So, thank you so much, Ariel. Thank you so much for that input there, from your perspective, right? So, how about Coach Joseph? What does mindset mean to you personally?
Pareho kaming sagot.
Copy and paste? Copy and paste ba yan?
IT, di ba? IT. But no, it's to me, mindset. To me, it is, Arian is right, exactly. The ability to face challenges in a very positive manner. Di ba?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Mindset is thinking positively, really, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So to me, I see personally, to me, when I am exposed to challenges and exposed to obstacles, I treat it as a stepping stone. That's really what mindset is about, diba? And it's also pivoting, right? Pivoting because you learn from it and you pivot.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to, I know you have to take it not too seriously, but at the same time, think about the opportunity it may bring.
Mm.
That's what the mindset is. So I'll tell you a story. I'll tell you a story.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
When I first met Ariane, no, I spoke to her, and after speaking to her, after a while, since we're on the same field of work, right? Project
Yes,
management
yes.
and IT. Uh, I I told her after talking to her a few times, I told her that if I was still at the bank, I would have hired her
Wow.
because when I speak to her, she's always has this. Because I over the years I've learned. No, I mean, sure, we as managers, we look at the resumes, right? The person's resume,
Mm-hmm.
and then we
Yes.
take him for an interview, right? So we
Mm-hmm.
bring him for an interview, and I'd say within 10 minutes, I already know in my gut as to who I'm gonna hire, right?
Wow.
Within 10
Yes.
minutes, and
Yes.
it's called intuition in a way, follow
Yes.
your gut. But
Mm-hmm.
when you see the positive mindset of people during the interview, and they have the right aptitude,
Yeah.
that's also already a score, right? An important score. So when I spoke to Ariane, I asked her, sabi ko, alam mo, Ariane, there are a lot of immigrants that come to Canada, right? And a lot of them struggle kasi to adjust, right?
Mm-hmm.
To
Yeah.
to what do you call this? To adapt, right? And to transition, right, into the new country. You know what she answered? What you know what she asked? She answered me with. What was your answer, Marianne?
Oh my God, hindi ko na matandaan.
You remember? You remember
No,
your
you know what
answer?
she said?
Yeah.
She said, sabi niya, Kuya, it's all in the mindset.
Ah,
That's what
galing.
she said. That's
Galing.
exactly what she said.
Ay, hindi ko na natandaan, di ba?
Yeah. So that's why I said her story, her journey of migrating here, and in 2 years, there. I mean, her and her husband already are pretty much built a foundation for her family, right?
Yeah, and they're working in their field.
Yes, two
In
years,
their field.
2 years. So that's
I
good.
know. That's
That's why I keep.
awesome.
That's why I keep telling Ariane, you're blessed and you're really good in what you do, and also your husband, of course.
Yes.
Thank
Good
you.
partnership.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah,
Yeah.
that's my long-winded answer, Coach.
Wow. You know what? It is so true. I love this topic kasi talaga, it is the foundation for our life because all of us go through challenges, right?
Yeah.
Life happens. But it is our attitude, it's our mindset that will really help us move forward and
Yes.
rise above those challenges. Lahat
Mm.
tayo, walang no nobody is exempt. So
Nope.
for me talaga, it's shifting from I can't to I'll find a way.
Mhm.
That's mindset. I can't. Change it to I'll find a way. That's a positive mindset. And from why me to what can I learn from this? Diba? Why did it happen to me? Why me? But instead, that mindset is what can I learn from this? So, ano lang yon, it's not only about being positive, it's about also being, alam mo, Joseph, uh, we are more, ano, we have more years than Arian. So we have
Yes.
gone through a lot, right? Not saying that Arian hasn't gone through a lot, but that means we have been exposed to so many other more, experiences and all that. Arian has her own. But in terms of years, diba?
Oh
Being
yeah.
here in this world. So it's not just about being positive, it's also about being resilient.
Oh
Being
yes.
resilient, diba?
Yeah.
And intentional and
Mm.
open to possibilities. Open to possibilities. So it's the foundation actually that guides how I live, how I make decisions, and keep moving forward no matter what comes my way. I have so many stories, but one thing I can, uh, when I was beginning my career after university, you have so many opportunities, right? So many possibilities. So I landed a really excellent job, one of the top companies back home in the Philippines. And for a lot of people who work there, they have thousands and thousands of employees. If they get a job there, if they're fortunate enough to get a job, they stay there until they retire, right? For me, it was my first step into like, okay, let me find out, what it's like working in an office. And shortly enough, I think I was there for only 2 years. And I said, no, I cannot be, I need something more. I need more adventure. I need, and they say, Mildred, you're leaving? Huh? We're here for life. I said, that's good for you. But I'm looking for something else because I love adventure and I love to travel. So I decided to join the airline. And, it's different from my field because my field is, psychology and social work. And I was working there in human resources. So I said, no, I want to travel the world. That's what I want to do first. And so I did. So I ended up, in the airline for almost 12 years, traveling the world. And I have no regrets. So that for me is mindset. Na, okay, yes, most people will say that, no, this is for life. We're here for life. Okay, but not for me. I want
Yeah.
something else. And I have no regrets. That and all my other experience have molded me into what I am today. Diba?
Yeah, that was so brave, coach. Kasi most of us who are starting, 'di ba, na magtrabaho after university, most of us would think na we want a
Stability.
company where we can retire.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah,
But
we want
for
to
me
stick
at that
longer,
time,
but that was so brave.
yes, I wasn't even, it was just me. It didn't give me, it wasn't long until I decided. Once I decide something, I go.
Mm.
Sometimes I don't even, I just see, okay, what are the pros and cons. I don't dwell on it too much. And then once I see, oh no, the pros win, go. I don't, I don't dwell on it, and I
Mm.
just do it. I just act on it. I have no regrets, and this is what I tell the youth when I'm dealing with the youth. I said, you're so young. You have your whole life ahead of you. Just do what you want to do. Explore the world. Ano, ano yun? That's a song. Explore the world.
Si Arian.
Yes. Exploring the world. Yes, di
Yeah.
ba? Oy, nako, ang dami. Okay. Now, let's go to the next question naman. Di ba? Ano yung next question natin? Ito naman. Nako, yun na pala yun. Can you share a moment o ibang moment naman when a shift in mindset changed everything? Can you share a moment when a shift in mindset changed everything?
Sino
Yun.
muna?
Oh, let's go with Coach Joseph. The
When
moment
when
in time
when a mindset,
when a shift in mindset changed everything.
oh, I think when I got engaged.
Wow! Life event,
Wow.
major life event yun. Wow!
No, no, no.
Why?
No. I'm joking. I'm joking. I would say I would relate it to work. So I would say now, so I had a big responsibility at work sa bank, right? I was in charge with the email system of the worldwide, right?
Wow.
Yeah.
Was this when you were first starting in the bank or ito
No,
na?
no. This is siguro mga 10 years ago siguro. Mga 10
Mm,
years ago. Yeah, mga
mm,
10 years ago.
mm.
So there was only myself and I think one of my staff members that was responsible for the whole email system of the bank, right? 90,000
Mhm.
90,000 users.
Wow.
So my our EVP, right? He
Mhm.
is third from the ranks of in the bank. He called me in his office. He said,
Oh.
"Joseph, can you come here?" Oh, he has my personal number, so like,
Oh.
so anyway, he says to me, Joseph, we have to stop this noise. Sabi na noise. Yung mga complaint about yung mga spam emails,
Mm-mm.
right, on the bank. Can you imagine we were getting, I think at the time, millions and millions of emails, right?
I can imagine.
So he told me, he
Mhm.
said, he said, I want you to fix this problem.
Oh.
And this
Mhm.
is for the whole, this is worldwide, right? And there's only two of us.
Oh my gosh.
So, and at work, we were already being trained to have positive mindset, right? We were already going to courses about positive. That's one way you can tell a company is really, really good because they really invest in their employees and they
Yes.
put the employees on to have taken courses, right? So mindset was one of them. So to me, that um, that task that was given to me along with my staff member, we did something that has never been done in the bank before, where we actually put in a new system, right, to catch the spam and save the bank millions.
Wow.
Wow.
Because you can
Wow.
imagine if there's more spam in your mailbox, they're unproductive, right?
Mm-hmm.
Inefficient, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we're giving them, we're adding productivity to the bank. Second is we're saving storage, right? Kasi nga, we're uh,
Mm.
we're catching the spam before it hits the mailbox,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
So we're actually saving the bank storage, and we were saving like millions of dollars in storage.
Mm.
And then third is really about what do you call it? Oh, the third is really spending the budget, um, well, under the budget. So we were given a budget, we spent it under. So we were under budget throughout the whole
Mm-hmm.
project, right?
Mm-hmm.
So by having uh, to really having a positive mindset really helped me, because when we went through that exercise, although it's very risky, because
Mm-hmm.
you can have false positives, right? You can have false, and
Yes.
can you imagine somebody's loan loan what do you call it, requirement got missed and got into a spam, and it suddenly lost business, right? So
Wow.
that whole thing, when we were given that task,
Mm-hmm.
our executive vice president was so happy that that he took us to his house and gave us whatever, right?
Wow.
Treatment, royal treatment.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
But
That's awesome.
the fact of the matter is that positive mindset really helped, because we had so many challenges, we had so many obstacles. There are hundreds of obstacles and challenges that we went through, but
Wow.
all we said to ourselves, one of us, we need to get this done, and we need to have
Yeah.
positive mindset, because there's a positive outcome.
That's
uh,
right.
and
Yeah.
whatever challenges we faced, we turned it into like learning. It's a
Yeah.
learning sessions, right, or learning opportunities. So that's one thing I can share without going too much into detail, but that's one thing that got me into my next position, to be honest with you.
Wow. That's awesome. How long? I have a question. How long did it take you to fix that?
1 year.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
1 year.
Yeah,
That's
I'm having goosebumps because this is not just a week, a month, or 2 months. That's
yeah.
huge. That's a huge project.
Yeah,
It's
it's a huge
huge. It's huge.
project.
1 year. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
By 1 year, we were very efficient with our emails. We were, after 1 year, we were blocking billions now, billions of spam messages.
Wow.
Wow. Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Amazing. See, that's why I'm so blessed that you are here with us. Our resource,
Yes.
Joseph and Arian,
Yeah.
both IT professionals.
I was telling Coach Mildred that I was responsible for the Outlook and Microsoft emails in the bank, so I knew the Outlook piece.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
So you have a lot of transferable skills, even
Yes.
from the banking that
Yeah.
you are bringing now here to the business. Wow,
Yeah.
that's amazing. Thank you. Thank you for sharing that, Joseph. How about Miss Arian?
Yes. I'm not sure if I told
Asan
the
yung question
story
natin? Itaas mo muna yung question.
of how I started my personal development journey.
Mm,
Because it's the one that changed my mindset. Like
yung
that
shift
most
in mindset. A
yes,
moment. Share a moment when a shift in
yes.
mindset changed
So
everything.
the first uh the first payday that I had, my salary, I spent it by buying The Secret. Yung book na The Secret.
Wow. Oh my
Yes. Kasi
gosh. So you've
I
known
think
about that
I
for
was
years.
seeing it from the internet, and
Mhm,
then I got intrigued by it, and then I
mhm.
bought it from my first salary. It
Oh, there you
wow.
go. Yeah, mine too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Awesome.
And then that book really changed my mindset. But the thing is, so I did have a different mindset before because I was so young. I was so young. It was just like after school, after graduation. So it really changed my mindset. But when I started working in the corporate world, it was so different. Parang I got culture shock. So I was so um I was always tired and I was always complaining.
Mm.
But I read the book, but I didn't know how to implement it. I
Mm.
didn't know how to apply it.
Yes,
So
yes.
so over the years, of working in the corporate world, lagi akong nagko-complain, lagi akong pagod, lagi akong nale-late kasi traffic, yung mga gano'n.
Yeah.
But what I didn't see then, I still tried to do the best that I could, like at work. I tried to excel with what I do, the programming and all. What I didn't see then was there are also a lot of inspiration or leaders from the corporate world na sana I could have learned from them. Have I had that, mindset or mindset change of, or probably I kung alam ko kung paano ko siya i-implement. But so fast forward to before we got here in Canada. So Bob Proctor was a part of The Secret, right?
Mm.
A part of The Secret book. And then when I saw during the pandemic, when I saw that there are lots of Filipinos migrating to Australia, Canada, New Zealand, I tried to research it. And then I had this idea that we could migrate because we were also traveling a lot before the pandemic. So I said it's like we were ready to travel, but this
Mhm,
is a very
mhm.
different thing to pursue. Like it's migrating, so it's it's like a reset from our life, right? And so I went back to The Secret. I read it again. I watched the movie, and then it's like the second time that I read the book. Doon ko pa lang naintindihan. Doon ko pa lang
Mhm,
naintindihan kung paano ko siya
mhm.
i-implement. And maybe because I have this goal, now we can migrate.
Yeah.
So after that, I watched Bob Proctor's trainings. Yung week my training siya every 2 weeks, I think, during that time, which are free on Facebook. And
Mhm.
it's just like you're going to register and then just attend it 1 week, 5 days. You're gonna listen to Bob Proctor. And I think I've attended like maybe four or five five of those
Oh,
during the
wow.
pandemic, just so I could like really immerse into this new mindset, having this goal of migrating, like pushing myself that this can happen for us. And so during the first few attempts,
Mhm,
I when I started applying for the student pathway, it was just me. It was just
mhm,
me who's gonna come to Canada
mhm.
initially. Yes.
Wow.
And then things happened. We all got approved. So we were really very thankful, very grateful that it happened. And I think I wouldn't do, or we wouldn't be here, all of us four in Canada, if I didn't have that kind of mindset and if I
I
hadn't known how to apply.
know. Yeah. Wow,
It was a very, very good experience.
that's awesome. Wait,
Yeah.
oh, we have Ella. Ella is watching us. Hi,
Wow.
Ella.
Hi, Ella. Thank you for watching.
Yeah, she's one of our fans. She's
Regular.
always our regulars. Thanks for tuning in,
Yes,
Ella.
thanks,
Oh my
Ella.
gosh. Yes. 'Di ba? O sa tapos na tayo dun sa question na 'yon. 'Di ba, na-ask ko na kayong dalawa dun.
Yes. Ikaw,
Okay.
coach.
Ako, wow. Alam mo ang dami. What is ulit yung question?
Share a moment.
A moment when a
Yeah.
shift in mindset changed everything. Okay. Ito, really, I work in the airline, right? So that was almost 12 years, right? And I was used to traveling outside the country. We're all over Europe, Asia, Australia, Africa, Saudi Arabia. So you're exposed to all kinds of cultures, way of living, and after a certain time, sabi ko, okay, I need something else. I need more. I'm like that after a few years. I need something new. I need a challenge, right? So my sister was already here in Canada, right? And my brother as well. My brother followed in Canada. Said, "Oh, maybe it's time that I follow." So, but I was thinking because in the Philippines, of course, you're so used to life there. You're comfortable. You're in your comfort zone,
Mm.
right? But I said, why not? So my mindset is that shift is like I was open to other possibilities. Na I don't know what is there. I don't know what I will find when I get here. But I took the leap of faith. Okay, let's go. And that time, it was much easier because it was family reunification. So it was much easier to come to Canada because my sister was here. And, she sponsored my mom and my other brother and myself. So I came here and then I just started from, because this is the way it is. If you're a professional back home, right? You sometimes you expect you're gonna get the same level of job or the same position, but a lot of times you don't,
Mm.
right? So another mindset shift is you just have to get whatever is there, at least to get you started, to get you acclimated to the way people work here in Canada. So my first job was in retail. So different, right? It's like, okay, when you look at it from the Filipino perspective, they think, oh my gosh, you had such a glamorous job traveling around the world as a flight attendant, and now you're working in retail. I said, what's wrong with that?
Mm.
I love talking to people, and it's okay. It's my first job, but I did not let those comments affect me or my attitude. And each person has to go its own journey. So that was my journey, and then you go one step again, and then you find another job and this until you go and find your niche, or you find, of course, the work that you're there for, right? So yun. Oh, we have another
Yeah.
very consistent si Ella. LG. Thank you, LG. Love this topic. Mindset really
That's
shapes
that's
everything
Larry.
we do. Huh?
Larry.
Oh, Larry.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
say hi to Larry. Pala eh.
Hello,
Hi,
Larry.
Larry. Thank you for
Thank you
watching.
for watching. Yeah. Thank you for sharing this insight. Such a great reminder that small shifts in how we think can lead to big changes. Yes,
Absolutely.
that's awesome. Thank you for tuning in, Larry.
Yeah.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Very consistent.
So that's it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you.
And Ella is from Toronto, di ba?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, yeah.
Yes. Yes. I met her, I think that was last month. Was it early last month? Right?
Oh, okay.
Yes. Amazing. Amazing. And we did a lot of TikToks. We have to do that again. She loves TikTok. We had so much fun. This is the way it is, our community of like-minded people in our online business. You know, even if we haven't met each other before, once you get together, because we all have the same mindset, we are like-minded people, it's easier to connect.
Mm.
And yes, because it's just wonderful. It's just an extended family for me. For me,
Yeah,
it's
for
just
me too.
right. Yeah, look at us. Before we
Yes.
didn't know each other, and now, yes, we're together, right? Ella? We need to do TikTok.
Hmm.
Okay, let's go on to our next question.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Ayan naman.
Oh my.
Oh, what's one limiting belief you had to overcome? Hmm.
Limiting belief.
What's one limiting belief you had to overcome?
Hmm.
Yeah. Put
Sige,
on your
mauna na lang
thinking
ako.
cap. Mauna ka na, Aryan. Okay,
Okay.
what's one limiting belief you had
Ang
to
hirap
overcome?
eh. Ang hirap nito ko.
Madali lang yan. Kasi experience mo yan eh. It's your
Yeah, but
life. It's your life. What's
ano
one
ba?
limiting belief? Alam ko siguro marami, but one lang, one.
Yeah, I think the most ano ba? I think the most important one that I was able to like overcome is yung fear of being judged. Talaga. Kasi that's the problem on why I am very very shy in the beginning. Like, as in, sobrang mahiyain ko talaga. I never talk like this. I wasn't really very confident. Kahit yung sa nasa classroom, kahit alam ko yung sagot,
Oh.
kinakabahan na ako agad. Kasi ayoko ma-judge.
Oh. So you don't speak up, you don't raise your hand.
Yeah, I was like that. So, I think that's one of the most important because in
Mhm.
life pala, what I realized is you really have to express yourself.
That's
Hindi hindi ano ba, hindi ka din maiintindihan ng ibang tao. They will
Mm.
not be able to understand what you really want, yung
Mhm.
the way that you wanted it,
Yeah, yeah.
if you don't express yourself well. And yun yung natutunan ko. I think it's if I hadn't gone through that mindset change and
Yeah.
the personal development journey, hindi ko din discover that I can do this. Like, I can go live with you guys. I can meet other
Yes.
people too. Kasi dati, if there are gatherings, I'm just in a corner. Like, I don't really talk to
Really?
people. Yes, I
Oh my gosh.
don't talk
And
to
I'm
people
so
who are
glad.
not
And
my
you
friends.
came out of your shell. You came out of your
Yes,
shell.
exactly,
Pareho
coach.
kami.
Nako, I don't believe you guys. I don't believe you.
Yeah. So that's really one of the, I think, most biggest talaga for me,
Mm.
biggest mindset change.
Wow, thank you for sharing that. Kasi alam mo, itong share natin is really it's deep, right? Kasi it's your personal life, right? And sometimes when we talk here, we talk ano lang, parang
Yeah,
surface. But we're delving deeper into this because you know, we're who we are. We're authentic. We are real people, and yeah, with flaws.
yeah.
Nobody's perfect, but we learn. We learn, right?
It was so hard for me, but you know how I overcame it, coach.
Mm.
What
How?
I did was challenge myself every time that there's an opportunity to speak up.
Mm.
So, nakakatawa kasi since I don't really speak up before, right? I told myself I wanted to become a project manager. Coach Joseph.
Wow. You're
I
hired.
won't be able to become a project manager if I don't know how to speak in front of a team,
Mm. Yeah,
right?
yeah.
In a meeting, so something like that. So, what I did was I took up the tasks of how I can like lead people, like even the smallest tasks in the office. I tried that unti-unti, baby steps. And then there was also a contest during a Christmas party in one of the companies that I had before. And I'm not really an expert in singing, but I can sing. So
Mm.
that was the very first singing gig. No, during the
Wow.
contest. And
Karaoke tayo.
you know how I did it. Like, I didn't really rely on myself, on my own skills or strength. What I did was borrow it. I borrowed the
Mm.
courage from others. How I did it, it was a duet, and no
Wow.
one was stepping up from the department. And so I said, dun sa bago naming employee, said, do you wanna join the contest? And so I did. We did. So funny thing though is the judges like me, but
Mhm.
they they said I should be partnered with someone else. And so
Mhm.
sadly, she was not go, but I got in the championship,
Ah,
and then I was paired with another person from another department.
tingnan mo
And so
yan.
we won the champion.
Wow!
And so I realized after that it really boosted my confidence. Like, I can do things, So it's just those baby steps. You try to
I
chat.
know, right? O ito naman, thank you for sharing, Arian. Let's acknowledge. O, sabi ni Ella, sa hirap naman ng tanong, haha. Pwede ba itanong si ChatGPT? Guys,
Hindi marunong ng
guys,
Tagalog.
I know, right? Oy, marunong. Ano yung linguist? Linguist yan si ChatGPT AI. So, for those listening in, right? Kung bago lang kayo nagli-listen in, if this is the first time you're listening in and you don't know AI or ChatGPT, you better learn about it because it's a reality. It's here and it's here to stay. So, yan din ang isa, mindset yan na, oh my gosh, there's so many new things, right? What is AI? What's ChatGPT? So, instead of being afraid of it, find out more about it, learn about it. That's a mindset shift,
Yes,
right?
yes,
Di
correct.
ba?
Yeah.
O ano pa sabi ni ano,
Introvert daw siya. Oh, yes. Oh, same tayo.
Me
I
too.
share the same sentiment, coach. Thank you. Confidence.
Introvert.
Introvert ka ba? You're not an introvert when I met you. Oh my gosh. You're so talkative, huh? And you wanted to do TikTok right away.
Pareho kami, I think, coach, na we're talkative
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
people whom we know.
Yes.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it's so awkward. It's difficult for us to approach someone whom we don't know.
Really?
True. Yes.
Iba-iba talaga tao, no? Okay,
Yes.
now let's go to Joseph naman. Coach Joseph, ikaw.
Ano yung question ulit?
Mind, mindset shift. Can you share a moment when a shift in mindset changed everything?
No. The
Oh,
the,
you're
limit,
done with that?
the limiting belief.
Tama na ba yun?
I think the limiting. Yeah. This one, right?
Ah, oo, tama. Hello. Thank you. This is what the podcast is all about, you know?
Mahirap yung first question. Eh.
Ang dami kasi nating kwento.
Ayan,
Yes.
okay. Let's ano the time, ha? 42 minutes na tayo.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. What's
Okay, so
one
what's one
limiting belief?
limiting belief you had to overcome?
So I would say no. I always say I don't have enough time. Not having enough time.
Too busy.
Kasi very very busy. Alam mo, I remember I was so organized talaga. So I would have all my tasks in written siya. And actually it would spill over to the back page.
Wow.
There's so much to do.
Really?
Kaya I always end up, thinking that I don't have enough time. I felt I always had to finish all of it in one day. So I was really stressed about it. Pero I learned over time na, you know what, I don't have to finish everything in one day. I can space them out, diba? I can put some, I guess, deadlines and I guess take it one day at a time or take it slow. Pero I was always parang under the gun all the time. Kasi nga project management, that's one more thing about area, no? Project
Yeah.
management, you have to be thick-skinned.
Yes.
You have to be thick-skinned kasi no matter what negatives you get from people or anyone, you have to turn it around and say, you know what, doesn't matter, I can do it or whatever, right? You have to really absorb all the negative comments and you have to be thick-skinned and you still have to deliver, right? So with us, time management is very important. Kaya nga doon ako na sanay na I have to have a list or an organized list, and each one will have to be completed. I guess you can say from the easiest all the way to the hardest, or the hardest all the way to the easiest, or even duration, right? How long it would take to do. So I just learned how to multitask, and then I learned how to how to take a break, how to adjust, how to cope with certain things, and just maybe do the first things quickly, the ones that are easy to do, and then do the hardest ones last, right? So and not having enough time is my true limiting belief.
Wow. Thank you so much. Thank you.
No, ikaw, coach.
Ako, my gosh, what's limiting belief? Okay. Madaming instances na but I want to think of just one, right? Ano ang limiting belief? Sometimes, although, the people actually around me, that surround me are younger than me.
Oh,
I resonate more with them, right? So
wow.
sometimes I
Because
think
you're young at heart.
young at heart. Ano yan? Young at heart.
Yes.
Yeah, I've noticed that, right? I resonate with them, because we have fun, and I'm just easy to, whatever their plans is, okay, let's go, I'm just open to that. But sometimes I feel like, um, you know, can I really do this? If there was a project or there was something else, like, for example, this business, right? This business, because I tried other businesses before. And I said, maybe that's it. Maybe it's not really for me, right? But I never gave up. And to the point that I shared with you all that I even became a licensed financial advisor. And becoming a licensed financial advisor here in Canada, it is not easy because you have to study yung thick books about the regulations and all that. And there are exams that you have to pass so you can be a licensed financial advisor. Otherwise, if you don't pass, you have to take it again after a few months, right? But I did it, right? I did that. But then again, it wasn't for me. So when I saw this, I said, online, I said, but I'm not tech savvy. I don't know this, right? Honestly, you go, can I do this? But they said, okay, just keep an open mindset, you can learn this and all that. So that was my limiting belief. And look at me now.
Yes. Yes.
5 years
Oh,
into the business, I have learned so much from all of you, from you, Ariane, from you, Joseph, from our trainings, from our leaders, from our colleagues, and people that surround us. And it just goes to show that nothing is impossible. Nothing
yes.
is impossible because I think, when I ask, for example, I asked my nephew, who's, of course, much younger, right? Can you help me with this? Or my son, they don't have the patience to teach. No, just Google it. Just go on YouTube. It's like, no, I need somebody to show me. How do I get to, I want to learn it, right? But it said, okay, so I'll learn it, or I'll reach out to Joseph. I'll reach out to Arian, to our other colleagues, right? So that was one limiting belief. And look at me now. I am
Yes.
here. So you're never too young or too old to start something, right? So
Yes.
don't let that limiting belief stop you there because you're meant for much, much more,
Yes,
right?
definitely.
Okay, next question. Next
Okay.
question natin. You're learning right now. Good, Ella? Kasi mga ano pa to eh. Mga Gen Z. Mga Gen Z
Gen,
kayo, ha? Ella. It's good. You're learning from us.
Gen Z. Oh, wow.
Kasi, di ba? Ayan. How do you strengthen your mindset daily? How
Mm.
do you strengthen it daily? Okay, Joseph.
Um, with me, I read a lot of books or I listen to a lot of audio.
Yes.
Like with Ariane mentioned, I see Jim Rohn or Bob Proctor.
Mm-hmm.
But I also listen. I used to listen to what's the guy's name? I can't remember his name now.
What
Rap.
is it? Tony Robbins? Jim
No,
Rohn?
no. It's okay. It's not. That's fine. But I do just listen to the audiobooks. I
Mm,
read. I actually go on YouTube actually, or look at the internet. Right. I actually research a lot of inspirational, motivational. Oh, nawala si Coach Mildred.
I'm
Um,
here. I'm here.
okay.
What happened there?
I don't
Your
know.
There
camera.
Oh,
you go.
There
See?
you
yeah.
I'm tech savvy now. I'm tech savvy.
Yeah.
Yes.
So yeah, I say just listening to watching videos, inspirational videos, right?
Yes.
Motivational videos, and
Yes.
listening to them. Because it's important to always remind yourself din naman na with all the things that what you go through in life, sometimes you need something to bring you back into that mindset, right? So
Yes. Correct.
especially when you're feeling down, right?
Mm-hmm.
Especially when feeling down. So
Yes. So
prayers
true.
help, meditation help, but
Yes.
listening to obviously these influencers do help me.
Yes.
So that's my answer.
Thank you. Thank you so much. How about Arian?
Yes, absolutely. That's the same with me, kuya. Ayun, ever since naman that I started listening to Bob Proctor and all of these, personal development gurus, especially when I got into the business, kasi ibang-iba yung mindset ng employee versus, being an entrepreneur, and having this business mindset. I never stop being curious. Yun yung
Mhm.
first ko. Don't ever stop being curious. Kapag meron
Yes.
kayong tanong, the tools are just right in front of us. Like,
So true.
sobrang daming resources na. Internet, Google, may ChatGPT, you have YouTube. A lot of those things are already online. So,
Mhm.
hanap din ako ng videos, yung something that would inspire me or motivate me. Pag may nakita ko sa homepage ng YouTube that's interesting for me, kahit hindi pa siya about business, kahit hindi rin siya
Mhm.
about personal development, I always try to feed my mind about different things. And then, the next one for me is having affirmation. Hindi naman ako yung tipo na nag-affirmation na parang I always recite it to myself, but I
Mhm.
only have um like maybe one mantra. If I am full of responsibilities or tasks to do, what I say to myself, and I think I got this from Marie Forleo,
Oh,
from
yes,
years
yes.
back. Yeah,
Mhm.
so I learned this from her. Tell yourself, I don't do overwhelm.
I don't do overwhelm.
Yes, because I
Mm.
get overwhelmed a lot of times. Like, if I have
Mm.
a big list of things to do, I don't know what to prioritize. So
Mhm.
tell yourself, I don't do overwhelm.
Ah,
Yes, it's a good one, right? And
yes,
then the next thing is the word yet. So if you don't know how to do it yet,
yes.
yet, you can find a way. There's a lot of resources again on the
Mhm.
internet, around us, people whom you interact with, you can learn from them, all of these things that you wanted to do that you think you can't, well, you can't yet. Yeah.
That's right.
Yan. So that's what I do. I always just, feed myself with these motivational and inspirational things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think thank you, Ariane, for sharing that, and Joseph. I think pare-pareho tayo. For me, I am here, on my laptop and or wherever I am on or on my phone. I always love listening to this the podcasts, right? Jim Rohn, Bob
Mhm.
Proctor, Tony Robbins, Mel
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 Robbins.
Robbins, huh?
Yes. Mel Robbins.
Yes, Mel Robbins, and her book, Let Them. Let
Yeah.
them. It's so simple, right? Let them. What does that mean? Let them. If something happens, is if the business doesn't go right, or it's like let them just go ahead and then look for something else, or a relationship did not happen, or a friend left for whatever reason. Just let them. If they stay, they're meant to be. If they leave, just let them. Don't beg them to come back. Yun yung mga mindset now that we learn about. So I love listening to these podcasts. And of course, when we sila Rob Dial,
Mhm.
our guests,
Jay Shetty.
Jay Shetty. Oh my gosh, I met him in person
Yeah.
in San Diego, in Chula Vista. Being surrounded by these people, right? And he was a monk. Can you imagine? He was a monk. That's about mindset. But look at him now. He is worldwide, known, and he has interviewed a lot of the top leaders in the country, and all these people that he's interviewed. He has really impacted a lot of people's lives. I read a lot as well. And I just want to share with you, I just got this. Can you see that?
Yes. Ay, nawala. But it's
Can you
the
see it? Ano
100M
yan?
models.
Ano yan?
Kasi
Nakikita
green.
ba?
Kasi green siya, green.
Kasi green! Ay, hindi nakikita. Ayun, ayun, konti.
Yeah,
Ayun,
kasi it's yeah,
yung 100
you have a
million
background.
money models. Oo nga, ano?
Yes.
Ganun ba yun?
Yep.
Yung ganun.
Yeah.
Nakikita mo.
Di makikita.
Hindi pa rin?
Kasi
Ay, hindi.
it considers it like a green screen. So
Oh! Oh my gosh. Anyway, this is it by Alex Hormozy. So
yes.
it's amazing, right? Ever since before, I really love to read. And grade school, high school, I was. Oh, I know, Ella. I saw your unboxing. Nakita ko yung unboxing mo, di ba? I said, oh, I also have that book. Um, I always love to read, and sometimes I would stay in the living room when I was growing up, and I would be lying down there, and I would consume a book in one day, right? So it really feeds your mind because
Mm.
you cannot just rely on yourself for what you need to know. You have to reach out to other people, right? And yung mindset talaga sa akin, my faith keeps me grounded. My faith. And I'm so glad that my work as a social worker, it really grounded me because no matter who you are, no matter where you've been, right? Maski you've traveled the world, you had the luxury lifestyle, ganon. If you are out of touch with the common people, then para I feel you're lost.
Yes.
So that really kept me grounded because I met a lot of people who were really down and out, and we had to help them, right? With social assistance. And it is a good thing. We are fortunate here we are really blessed here in Canada because we have the government helping us, right? In other countries, you're on your own. But here, there's help, right? Okay,
Yeah.
next question. Last question na to, ha?
Ella actually, I like Ella's
Ano sabi
comment
ni Ella?
about ChatGPT. She gave me
Yes.
an idea kasi being retired, I have no one to talk to at home during the day.
Uy, ChatGPT can also be your life coach.
Yes.
Can be your life coach. If you have any questions about life, about moving forward, family, relationships, ask
Yeah.
ChatGPT.
So
You will not be bored.
she just
Huh?
gave me a good idea. I'm going to talk to
Yes,
ChatGPT
Ella.
daily.
Totoo yan. Mga millennial, oh. Mm.
Yes, sabi
Thank
niya
you,
din.
thank you. Okay, last question na natin. Yung last question.
Ano yung last question natin, Coach? What's one
Yung number
mindset?
5.
Is it this one?
Yes. Yes.
Oh,
What's one mindset shift you'd tell our listeners to start with today? Let's keep this short kasi mindful of the time. 6:32
yeah,
na.
yeah.
Yes, we will end with this. Okay, Miss
Sige
Arian,
lang.
ikaw naman.
Yun, yung sinabi ko kanina, always use the word yet. If you want
Yes,
something to learn, if you want to learn something and you want it to stick with you, just say the word yet. Hindi mo pa to alam. You don't know this yet. So there's a way. There's always a way. And
right?
then always push yourself to your limits. Kasi for
Yeah.
me, that's the essence of why we're here. We are growing every day,
Mhm.
right?
Thank
We're
you. Thank
growing.
you so much. Thank you. How about Coach Joseph? What's
Mine
one
naman
mindset shift?
is mine naman is my message is for those people who all actually think about I can't do this, I can't do that. Maybe changing their mindset to how is it, how can they do it, how can they possibly do it instead, right? Parang ganon. There's always that negativity that they always have to face, but if they turn it into like a more positive approach or positive thinking, I think that would be my message, especially for the millennials, especially for the
Mhm.
young kids.
Yes,
And
yes,
actually, from what I see, the kids are actually, they have a stronger mindset
yeah.
than us that's been in the been in a corporate world or on the job for a long time. The kids now these days have the right mindset. So that's why I always just want to remind everyone, no matter what age you are, that you have to think like sometimes as your son or daughter the way they are, because that's how they're growing up now these days, right? So there's nothing wrong with that, and I think it's the positive way to learn and to conquer challenges and deal with obstacles. Diba? So
Yes.
that's my
Oh,
answer,
thank you
coach.
so much. Thank you so much. Ako naman, one mindset shift. And you're right because they're the future. That this generation, right? They're
Yeah.
the future of the world, right? They're the young people, and their minds, they're so exposed to so many things. So one mindset thing that I say, don't let anyone or anything stop you from pursuing your goals. If you really feel in your mind that you have a great idea, right? And nobody believes you, just go ahead and just, you know,
Yeah.
try it. Because if you don't, you're going to just limit yourself. You know,
Yeah.
maybe the world needs that, you know? So if you have a dream, if there's something that you really want to do, pursue it. Pursue it. So in ending, I just want to share this with you as well. Okay? So to end this, because we have another Zoom that we are going to. So, and that's why we're ending this now. We've been here for an hour. Thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in. So, really, mindset is so important, right? This was an empowering conversation. Thank you so much, Joseph and Arian. So, mindset truly is where everything begins. Remember that no matter where you are in life right now, you have the power to change your thinking. You alone can change that,
Yes.
and that changes everything. And if today's talk lit a spark in you, connect with us, right? This business has transformed our lives, and we'd be honored to walk alongside you as you explore what is possible. Reach out to us if this interests you. So send us a message, reach out, and let's continue this conversation. Because with the right mindset, the possibilities are endless.
Yeah.
So, with that, we end this. So, thank you so much
Thank
for tuning in,
you. Thank you,
everybody.
Larry, for
Yeah.
watching. Thank you,
Thank you,
Ella.
Larry.
Thank you
Thank
to Ella
you.
and Larry.
Yes, thanks for tuning in, Larry. And we see you again, okay?
Yes.
Next week, Wednesday, for another episode of.
Your next chapter.
Yes.
Bye.
Okay, guys. Thank you.
Thank you
Enjoy the
so
rest of
much
the
for
day or the
hosting.
evening, the afternoon. Thank you so much. We'll see you soon. Okay? Bye.
Few
Bye.
seconds. Few seconds.
Salamat. Huh?
In a few seconds.
I know in a few seconds we have to jump into the other yes meeting. Thank you guys.
Thank you.